Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm going to cut the deck. We're going to get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we have Hermit. So this is going to speak of somebody doing some soul searching. Somebody may be secluding themselves from other people and going internal for what it is that they are seeking. This is also speaking of having like divine guidance. Again, going about something in a spiritual manner and alone. You got a Queen of Wands, first card out. So Pisces, this is your energy. Aries, Pisces, I feel the need to say. This is somebody who's very courageous, very confident, independent. Somebody who also looks nice, like a beautiful person. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. With this Queen of Wands, it's speaking of a person determined to present a certain type of lifestyle to themselves. Somebody feels like they have sown the proper seeds in order to reap the labors of, you know, their benefit. And again, this also speaks of somebody moving forward on some type of financial independence. Again, speaking of doing a lot of things alone. Next card, you had the Justice. So this speaks of the scales being balanced out, like a situation being made fair. This is the law of cause and effect. And again, truth and honesty of a situation. When it comes to a Two of Cups, Star card energy is giving me some type of contract that more so has renewed or ran its course is really what it's giving me. Somebody has some type of new contract or reboosted contract is what I'm hearing. This may be something to do with the ethers, a spiritual contract. It may be between two different people, but I don't know just yet. And you have Seven of Swords. So somebody is being sneaky or being deceitful, or it's like it's some type of trickster energy. Or somebody might be thinking that they're getting away with something, or are here have gotten away with something. Okay. So clarify this Queen of Wands, Spirit. You have Seven of Cups. So it's speaking of options that somebody has, different opportunities. I'm hearing that somebody has a lot of different opportunities that they can move forward on. A lot of different choices. Somebody is very imaginative. I'm hearing like sky is the limit. Give me more on these opportunities. You have Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this speaks of self-care. You know what I mean? Like somebody feels as if they have multiple options when it comes to them caring for themselves. I'm getting that somebody may be being selfish in a good way or something like that. Like somebody is more so maintaining some type of control when it comes to the different things that they are willing to give to or even invest in. You got King of Swords energy. So this speaks of somebody, you know, who's operating more so from a logical standpoint. Somebody who's maybe some type of authority figure, but also they're supposed to operate with discipline. I really get the feel like this is the type of person who tries to force discipline or force their rules or restrictions on another person, but do not abide by those same guidelines that they try to present to others or something. Let's see, who is this King of Swords? Yeah, Five of Wands. So it's some type of conflict that this person is having, or some type of conflict, you know, that this Queen of Wands is presenting to this King of Swords when it comes to their public recognition or the way that they are seen or something like that. It's given the feel like this King of Swords thought that they had thought something completely out and they had the perfect plan to move forward on, but somebody is not present in this rivalry or something like that with these disagreements. Give me more on this 5 of Wands. What jump was 6 of Cups? So this may have something to do with somebody from your past, somebody who you left behind. Because remember, we had major highlights on you doing things yourself. But it's also a reason why you're more so placed in a position where you feel like you have to do things yourself. So it is what it is. And something changed quickly with the plans that somebody had when it came to creating some type of conflict or some type of competition. With the Devil card on the bottom of the deck, it's giving me that this person was operating from a very toxic place, a very negative place. It's somewhere that you don't reside in, you don't exist in. And with this Tower energy, you know, this speaks of a plane that suddenly changed. Something suddenly went up in flames type thing. Like it was no longer manageable, no longer doable. Why was this no longer doable? Yeah, somebody had to let go of something or abort a mission is what I'm hearing. Let go of something that they was planning. Because with this Ace of Swords, they received some type of mental clarity that they were aboard a sinking ship is what I'm hearing. Yeah. It was some type of new created conflict with this change of plans, especially when it comes to this 7 of Wands energy. This speaks of somebody being caught off guard by challenges, but somebody trying to maintain control or more so be on defense. Like somebody was trying to protect themselves from what with this 7 of Wands? From what? What was the change? You got 10 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and 8 of Swords. So it was something about this person once burdening you or something about being alone or some type of self-imposed prison somebody had placed on a Queen of Pentacles. It seems like it was some type of implantation of thoughts, you know what I mean? Yeah, something negative. Somebody, they just gained a new perspective. Stop holding on to the negative aspect or even being like a victim, you know, in their own story. Somebody decided to stand up, and that's the entire lot. Stand up, you know, and become present in their own storyline is what I'm hearing. What is that? 15, yeah, toxic. So it was some type of negative challenges that presented itself as well when it comes to the actions that somebody was taking. It's given that negative forces was more so raised or presented to a person. In regular 3D terms, I'm going to say that somebody was presented with a lot of challenges. A lot of things started going wrong for somebody again, things that they were not prepared for. All of a sudden, damn, 88 might be significant because you see I just caught them, but something changed. I'm sorry, look how I held them. Something changed to the work, labor, and effort that somebody was putting in. It's something about somebody having high standards for something to work out. And again, that changed. What is this 7 of Wands? You got 8 of Swords, yeah. So it became harder for another person to place somebody in a self-imposed prison, or for you to be placed inside this self-imposed prison. It's something about your thinking being on the up and up, or you still remaining to have faith even in dark situations. It's like it just was what it was. Look, Ace of Wands. So again, it speaks of a tower moment. You was presented a new way on how to take action to remove yourself from this prison, this self-imposed prison. You gained some type of new willpower, new inspiration, or some type of new desire to have something different is what it is. It really speaks on growth and the opportunities that you were presenting to yourself. So now we got this 9 of Pentacles. What's this 9 of Pentacles? You have 4 of Swords. So this speaks of rest, like recuperation is what I'm hearing. but you step back from a certain lifestyle or a certain position that you had. Maybe you went incognito for a minute or something like that. You know, it still speaks of you stepping back in order to rejuvenate, to be renewed, but it's like you still acknowledge the fact that it was some type of spiritual battle or something going on around you, you know what I mean? But again, it's like you knew that you were protected. You had your protection, and you just was more so letting things play out is what I'm hearing. It may even be something with a lot of lies surrounding a situation. You let it play out though, you know, kept your peace in the situation, step back, Wheel of Fortune, you know, let karma take its course. Again, still speaks of you tending to yourself. Maybe you're the type of person where you were always giving or always tending to other people, always trying to see things in another person's light. It's like you stopped doing that so much, you know. You tend to yourself again. And you also notice that with you withdrawing from people, things actually were getting better with you. So you knew that you were doing the right thing, like for real. Of course, everything and everybody has its ups and downs, but you began to notice where you were placing other people's burdens on you, which did not belong. Look, with this Two of Pentacles, and see, that's what threw this King of Swords energy off. They was no longer able to keep up whatever facade that they had going. This juggling, look, with the Emperor down here, because somebody thought that they had some rights to do some shit. Like, yeah, nah. It caused for this person that thought that they was so smart to have to readjust. You know what I mean? Somebody had to figure out how to manage their time better. And what I mean by manage their time is like once they realized that they were no longer able to do something, they didn't have another plan. So they had to hurry up, go back to the drawing board, figure out another plan. You know what I mean? And it's like that was justice because of the type of lifestyle that this person was more so presenting to you for you to reside in was not of your liking. It wasn't for you. You weren't supposed to be there. Give me more with this Two of Pentacles energy. You got Knight of Wands. So this may have been conflicting because somebody was very promiscuous or something like that. Somebody wanted to compete with you for partners, better partners or something. It's like this person was horrible though, so the only thing that they could snag was on a horrible level. You know what I mean? So it's like, what the fuck did they think that they were doing? What competition did they really want you to compete in? The mere fact that they were so focused on you and not paying attention to what they needed to be paying attention to in their own life will let you know, like, yeah, you've been thrown off, darling, from the very get-go. But somebody was very energetic. They was quick to rush in and try to have this fight, this conflict, this peace. Like, this peace. It wasn't no fucking peace. Well, at least they didn't have no peace, but they wanted to disrupt your peace type thing. They wanted to make you feel like you were taking the wrong actions, and somebody was very impulsive, like with doing this. Not to mention, they still wasn't ready to be right either. It had, look, Six of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This might have something to do with your family. Somebody from your past, again, who you shared memories with. Somebody who you knew from childhood. Like something, again, with innocence to it. Innocent stages. But what it's giving me with this energy on top of this is that in the past, right, this person was able to be promiscuous or something like that, or create some type of conflict, and it may have been successful for them. They felt like they found something that actually worked, you know what I mean, for them. And with this Ten of Pentacles, again, somebody was more so trying to reenact some out on a Ten of Pentacles, some type of family dynamic or some type of wealth or something like that. I'm getting that they were able to drain bloodlines of their finances or drain bloodlines of their inheritance or something like that. With this Tower card right next to this, it's like, again, cause something to blow up, rock somebody's stability, like throw some shit completely off task. So understand that this is the type of person where if they don't get their way, they have certain behaviors that they revert back to because, again, they feel like things like this has worked for them in the past. But they learned a goddamn lesson when they came to you with this fake ass shit. Look, what I say, they learned their lesson. High priest energy, high priestess. God damn it, they came to the mental clarity that actually you hold some type of sacred knowledge. You're very skilled at what you do. Like you're no minor, you're no page at any fucking thing that you do. You are in full control of what you have control of. I ain't even gonna be specific with it. You in full control of it though. And you sit on your podium with peace again because you know that you can't be fucked with. Anybody, they know you can't be fucked with. I hear, you remember on Troy? You remember when Hector thought that he had got Achilles, and Achilles got mad because it was actually like his nephew or his somebody that he was a mentor of or something like that. Either way it go, it was a younger guy that he was prepping, you know, to more so take over his place, his protege. And Hector ended up slaying a boy in some type of battle, and Achilles got mad. Achilles went and got Hector ass. Achilles went to Hector. And yeah, Hector didn't have no choice but to fight. And see, Hector came and he fought, and he knew how much of a skilled fighter Achilles was, but he still, so either way it go, when Achilles got Hector ass out there, you know, and they was getting ready to fight, and he was like, you know, you killed such and such, and he was like, I thought that I had got you, like I wish that was you. I really wasn't even trying to do nothing to the young boy. I really was aiming for your ass. Like, and Achilles was like, I'm gonna take my motherfucking helmet off then so you could see who I am. He said, and once I get rid of your ass, he told him he was gonna take his eyes, he was gonna take his tongue, his ears. He said, and you gonna roam amongst the dead, like basically deaf, blind, and dumb. He said, all because you thought that you could get rid of me, type thing. Like he meant that. When y'all gotta see that Troy, it's an older movie, but I promise you, he came and got his ass, and he told him, I'm gonna get on your ass, and we gonna make like man. And when I say he did everything to that man that he said he was gonna do, he did everything to that man that he said he was gonna do. And that man, daddy, came back to him and begged for his son's remains so that he could properly get, hey, stop playing with me. So understand that this person was trying to offer something to a high priestess that wasn't gonna go nowhere. Offer. All they had was one pinnacle. And not to mention they still a fucking knight. So something came into completion, because it's something about you growing and stepping into this high priestess energy with all of this shit going on around you. So therefore it's highlighted that another person, they wasn't present. Or I ain't even gonna say that, it's actually making you more aware of who this person was. Again, it's creating challenges for them to be stagnant. It's creating challenges for them to continue on the same old routine. It's creating challenges for this shit to even be as efficient as it doesn't work anymore. A cycle has come to completion with this world card, with this playing victim shit, with this placing people in self-imposed prison, with this being in a self-imposed prison yourself. It's like, get up or get out. Shit, it's as simple as that. What is that? Yeah. So it was justice in making a situation fair. That's 21. A world card. Yeah. Something came to completion when it came to the cycle with a family or somebody using a family. 4. Bring it back. Yeah. And what is that? The Emperor energy. Yup. Some type of authority somebody had. That shit went full circle and it ended for them. But again, like I said, this is the type of person that thought that they were so smart that they did not need to grow in any area. So therefore, when all this shit fell through, they didn't even have another idea, another choice. Look, 10 of Swords. It's some type of brutal ending that happened due to the actions that they took, due to some type of new project of trying to place a brutal ending on another person. They ended up brutally ending their goddamn self. And that was justice for this situation. Give me more on this justice card. What? The devil. So that was justice due to some type of toxic behaviors that somebody had going on when they was trying to lay your ass to rest while you were resting. Somebody thought you was fucked up. I kid you not. When you retreated back from them, they thought that all this different shit that they had going on, all this different spell work that they was throwing at you, it's something about this situation because it's given like it's a masculine doing it to a feminine energy. Like it lets you know that masculines, they like how I said before, them motherfuckers get bitter too. They get bitter too. And sour masculine, like the lengths that they would go, like that, man, motherfucker had spell work going on all around your ass. They had all different kinds of ideas that this person had thought of on how they could end your ass. I'm telling you, and they regret. That's what they keep, and they keeping the fact that they shit ain't been working. They cloaking that. Matter of fact, with that five of cups, this motherfucker was a hidden warlock or something like that. You ain't even know with this hermit energy, the what this person internalized. You ain't know shit about that. And it's me just flipping through the. You ain't know nothing about that. I promise you. You didn't get the warning signs. You didn't. The shit didn't click with what was going on around you. I feel like it's a lot with this situation that may have forced you to step into your divinity because you didn't know what a lot of stuff was, or you didn't understand. Look, what I tell you, pleasant surprise. A pleasant surprise. Oh, like, this was something that you were supposed to figure out. This was part of the karma when it came to this Six of Pentacles. You withdrawing from a situation. You no longer giving to a person. With them no longer being able to access your energy, their true color showed. You seen how demonic this person was. Look, and how they was able to mask it with some type of Prince Charming energy, some type of persuasion that they had. Yeah, somebody would go back and forth between this shit. Like being a mental deviant is what I hear, and then smoothing it back over with kind words, with different gestures. You started to know the attributes of this person. You noticed it. I'm hearing something with the inners of their hearts unfolding or something. You started to notice this shit. Look, Five of Cups. They was trying to get away from that. The regret that they had due to this action that they was taking, especially when it came to the hoes that they tried to pin up against you that they wanted you to compete with. Somebody was real reckless with that little nasty ass one. And they ain't regret about that. They ain't real regret about that. That scene from the woods. Remember what they was getting the bets off of the numbers, and he said her one number can account for 10 of these skeezers in here. That one number. That's what somebody fucked up on. That one. You'll forever be that to this person, I promise you. They're going to spend the rest of their life. What small part that they have left is what I heard, trying to find somebody to match your energy. It's detrimental to their survival. Somebody had a whole lot of illusions. I'm telling you, endless ways to get you in your feelings, endless ways to keep you in your emotions, keep your head spinning. They want to keep your ass on a merry-go-round and just keep swinging that motherfucker and swinging it, and your ass just spinning and spinning and spinning. And when they stop swinging it, your ass so dizzy from how much they have been swinging it that they get a little bit time to catch their motherfucking breath before they put your ass back on there and swing that bitch again. I promise you. They ain't regret about that shit. Now they eyes, you know how when a motherfucker dizzy and their eyes go, now they shit like that. It's something about daydreaming. I'm telling you, this person keep their eyes closed and their head down for a good majority of all time, is what I'm hearing. I can't even say this. It's like they do this when they awake, and then at night they do this so they can't even sleep. So that's why I say it all the time. Six of Swords energy. It has something to do with you deciding to release a situation from the past. I'm telling you that they had plans on. Somebody was banking on something. Somebody may have told you that they gave you their best years or something like that. They more so tried to make you feel guilty about choosing yourself. moving away from this shit. 66 still out here full effect. 266 as well. Shit, you got, goddamn it. I'm getting something with some multiplication, but look, 5 in this motherfucker too. Yeah, it just was time. It was time for some things to take place. It had ran its course, and again, you did the work, so you had to progress. This person felt a certain type of way because they was being left behind because they didn't do the work, so therefore they had to descend because they was taking up space for somebody who was already beneath them that actually did the work, and now it was time for them to move forward. This person could no longer be a placeholder. Give me more about this 6 of Swords energy. You got Magician, so you decided to release things with somebody who was manipulating the situation, manipulating your stability again when it comes to this divine inheritance. Again, when it came to your bloodline, they want to X out your royal bloodline and recruit you into some type of demonic shit. Take possession of an angel is what it was. And then they wanted to make you work is what I'm hearing, because for all the good that you have done, if they was able to swap you over, you would have had to do just as much bad in order to earn your rank, just like you got your rank. And understand that you have your rank due to lifetimes. Like, this is ancestral. This is inherited, which means you ain't got nobody down there like that. You might have a few people, but they ain't got no strength like what you got up there. So if you had to took your ass down there, nah. That's what they wanted with this Tower energy. Again, this chaos to you, to everything that you own is what I hear. Page of Swords, I'm telling you. They had new ideas. They was curious about what it was that they was able to do. Like, this is a person that was very thirsty for knowledge when it came to them trying to understand what it was that you were able to do, what you had access to, who you were, is what I'm hearing. So somebody definitely took a deep look into you on like a spiritual level or something like that. They were very, very invasive when it came to like different, you know, okay, so I'm hearing like Akashic records, but it's giving me different lifetimes and stuff like that. Like, somebody used to be able to force their way into your dreams and therefore see your thoughts. Like, somebody was blending themselves with your mind or something like that. Again, with the being able to speak to you telepathically and stuff, like somebody, they was trying to get you in sync with them, like make you mirror them, and they needed to hold you there for a certain amount of time, and like, so that I'm hearing it's some type of gateway, something needed to close on you so you would be stuck. So even if you came to the realization that you were somewhere that you wasn't supposed to be, you would still have to pay that debt before you're able to get back through again. This might have something to do with some type of transits or something like that in the sky, some type of portals or something. Because again, a lot of shit has taken place over the past 2 years that ain't happening like thousands of years and shit like that. This got a lot to do with like your bloodline. Something that was attached to your bloodline, again with them generational curses and stuff like that. So again, with you being this high priest energy, though, you had just as much relentless strength as this magician did. You actually held other qualities, other abilities to tap in. You knew how to reside between two different places where somebody only knew how to come from one place. That's the only place that they held their power in. You held your power over here and over here, goddammit, over there. It's like, try you with some more shit and you discover some more type thing. You know. Yeah, this just, man. This magician energy, like they found out again that you was just as relentless when it comes to your mental as they was. King of Wands energy. So again, somebody was viewing themselves as being some type of natural leader due to the energy that they was able to embody. That's why they was stuck. It's giving Four of Pentacles energy. So like that false prophet, like somebody had achieved some type of status in life or something like that. You know what I mean? And they was looking to be recognized again or looking to be seen. It's like somebody, again, with the ancient card from the, what's the T deck? It's like somebody was stuck in the past. You know how you have people like that where it be like they refuse to grow up, or you know what I mean, they just do the same old shit their whole life hoping that it pays off. Like the real definition of insanity type thing. So even though something was becoming challenging for another person, they refused to move on. See, this King of Wands had actually achieved being King of Wands due to some type of actions that they was taking, and they didn't realize that they were supposed to step into the King of Cups situation or the King of Pentacles. They had to be the King of Cups too in order to even get the King of Pentacles, in order to even be a fucking full emperor. Then they would have had all their pieces. Somebody got stuck. They got stuck on this King of Wands and this King of Swords position. This taking actions due from a place of lack of emotion. No emotion, no care, no nothing. You know what I mean? Straight, strict guidelines, discipline, punishment type thing. It's giving real life like military authority or something like that. Maybe this person has some type of military status in like past life or something like that, because I'm not sure if they have it now or if they had it, but I'm kind of getting like some past life shit. I'm getting this lifetime, they kind of just fucked over life. Like they kind of just was trying to find shortcuts, and it's due to some type of childhood trauma that they learned early that they needed to be manipulative in order to get ahead or something like that. What is this King of Wands energy? Knight of Swords. What I tell you, somebody who was real vicious with their mouth. This is a person who would tell lies and then defend the lies. Like for real. Very fast thinking, but it's like on an immature state. Nobody that ever takes the time to actually, somebody, yeah. But it was some type of cycle closing out that this person tried to rush in to try to keep it open. Of somebody being locked down, being isolated. What is that actually? 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this self-imposed prison. It leads back to them trying to rush in to keep somebody locked in place. Keep you feeling like you weren't able to do something or achieve something that you were fully capable of doing. Something that you were actually born to do. It's like somebody would cause restrictions for you intentionally in order to hold you back. Like I had a practice when I had first got my Reiki certifications. I was practicing Reiki, but my office space was in my house and it was upstairs. Like you kind of had to go through my bedroom in order to get to it. And my ex, like when I had first started to get clients, he felt like I wasn't clearing the energy properly, or something that he said to me about me not clearing the energy or knowing how to clear the energy or knowing how to control the energy, and him not feeling comfortable with me actually holding my sessions in the house because the people had to travel from here to here, and you know what I mean, like. And it's like at the time, you know, okay, it made me feel a certain type of way, but I sided with him because I felt like I was more so respecting his wishes as well, because naturally we did live in the house together, and my thing is everybody should be comfortable. So the mere fact that he's telling me he's uncomfortable is like, okay, I drew back from it because that was my place of practice. You know what I mean? And therefore I held out on doing Reiki for a while. I think I had started working I had got back to being a regular for a while. And it's like I didn't really realize all the different ways that my avenues was being blocked off because of the way that they was being blocked off. So that's what I'm saying with this King of Swords and this King of Wands energy. Like somebody knew how to mentally manipulate somebody and then take the action so that I would be able to create conflict for you, but I wouldn't be directly coming at you like I'm creating conflict for you. It's kind of like a way to make you think, you know what I mean? To kind of, and it brings me back to like how I said you used to side with people. Like you used to let people get off with the weird shit. Like you used to give them benefit of the doubt. You used to give them understanding. You used to be very compassionate, you know what I mean? But it was like over understanding, over compassion, where therefore you were giving people things that they would not even think to offer to you. But because you were giving them, hell yeah, they're going to take them, because naturally they don't have them, so they need them. That's even more reason why they would not be able to re-extend them to you. But people do shit like this. You know what I mean? And again, it be a lot of things that's so subtle that you don't even realize that they're taking place until they're already done. Or maybe even you've stepped back from a situation and been able to view it all the way around the board. Look, Emperor and Death. So it's something that ended with this Emperor energy when it came to this Ten of Swords. Somebody took some type of action and it actually caused some type of painful endings in their own life. Something collapsed. It fell. This Emperor felt defeated, or leaves them feeling defeated. Because it was a death when it came to some type of contract with this Two of Cups. It's even giving me a death when it came to shit. This Devil energy, because that's what it's clarifying. It's given that somebody was not able to hold up their end of the contract. Again, with the sacrificial lamb, you know what I mean? Like somebody was supposed to be able to get something and bring it back down, like I said before, the gates closed, and the gates actually closed, and now this person is trapped down there with everybody who they promised something to, and they can't meet the promise. They can't, you know, they can't maneuver. It's real restricted. It's given that this person is now going to be the sacrifice. I can't even say the sacrificial lamb. It's that. But again, it was a closing out for another person when it came to this toxicity. Like whatever this was, this demon, something was laid to rest. The contract was over. Look, judgment. Stop playing with me. Due to the actions that you took, you had an awakening. Something was supposed to lay you down and you resurrected. Like for real. This also speaks of absolution, like some shit just definite. I'm hearing that you may have learned how to show mercy on yourself. Maybe you had to forgive yourself or something like that. Again, you answered an inner calling. God spoke to you. Your ancestors spoke to you. Somebody on your spirit team tapped your ass on your shoulder and told you enough was enough. You needed to draw back now. Don't give not, goddammit, even one more thought. Something alerted you that karma was coming, that something was close by that may be detrimental for your existence, is what I'm hearing. So with the ending of this contract, judgment was called. A second look is being taken at everything. And it's something that this person said with this Hermit energy. Somebody may have spoken something over your life or spoken something about you. It's some type of soul searching though, where somebody is doing, like, it speaks of heavy introspection. Somebody is seeking some type of truth, honesty of a situation. It's causing them to have to go inner, because things was done that this person cannot speak on. Some of it was done with other people, but then some of it was done alone. It's given to feel like somebody really don't want it to be known how far they went. So again, that's why they're being isolated right now. It still has a lot to do with accountability. You got the Death card, Judgment, and the Hermit all together. It's even giving me to feel like somebody might actually kick this bucket, and then I'm hearing being led by Anubis through the they're gonna have to get their heart weighed or something like that. That's what this judgment. Somebody's heart is being looked at, and it's forced or something like that. Like they can't control this. Give me more on this Hermit energy. Ten of Wands. So somebody is burdened with this internal look, with this weighing of the heart. I hear that shit. They know they shit weigh a ton. They had to walk around with it, is what I heard. They know it's heavy because they've had to live with it. But somebody is in regret with rushing in to take this action to create some type of conflict. Again, it didn't pan out how they thought it was. You remember what I said about Achilles, God damn it. Moon card energy. So it's some type of hidden burdens or something like that. Somebody might be receiving information in dreams. Again, it speaks of being very anxious, very fearful. Fearful of what to come. Like somebody's heavenly burdened. And it has a lot to do with you no longer giving service or something like that. And a cycle coming to completion. It's given that you don't even know what the hell you moved away from. Like, you, maybe even with you looking into tarot, you actually finding out how dark this person was. It's like you had certain things that you thought, but you didn't have proof of, or you needed proof, or you seek some type of proof or validation that what you was feeling was real, and it's like you're now getting it. And for some of y'all done separated yourself from this situation, you know what I mean? So you're amazed at what you were able to do, or what it is that you more so have put up with. And some of y'all is realizing this while y'all still tied to this person. And I feel the need to tell you that, look, baby, you still ain't got no reason to be fearful, because you are who you are. If they couldn't fuck with you unknowingly, being in competition or some type of battle that they were trying to force you into, they damn sure can't do nothing with you being completely aware of what's going on. It's like that's evident. So you still don't worry. But make your motherfucking moves and your steps to get on about your business is what you need to be doing right now. Focusing on you. Stop giving, drawing back. Especially if it comes to some type of sexual exchange or something like that. Like, nah. Tighten up, baby. What's this moon card energy? That's a lot jumping. This new beginning. So it was something that was hidden with this new beginning that this magician energy was trying to manifest. It's given that they couldn't be a part of your bloodline and receive the royalty, so they wanted to destroy it. They wanted to make sure that you couldn't get it either. It's something about freedom land. Look, somebody has some type of past resentments. I keep on saying that with this 8 of Cups. Somebody was dealing with major abandonment issues. They was upset with you. That's something that you didn't even have shit to do with. But their desire, like they have like a desire to reconcile or make amends. Like somebody want to forgive. Because it's like with this Empress in the reverse, they know that they created some type of creative blockages for you, and that it was selfish for them to do what it was that they was doing. But it's like codependency. Somebody is very codependent on other people, and they don't know what else to do when they feel overwhelmed. It again gives the feel that somebody fears being alone. Like, that's their problem, this abandonment. Maybe a parent or something happened where somebody walked away, or somebody died on a person young or something like that. And again, it gives them anxiety. Like, that's what somebody more so want to be truthful about. But again, I'm not sure if they'll ever say that, because, look, 2 of Swords, they're avoiding telling you that. Somebody is stuck in their mind. Again, they still sorting shit out, but they avoiding taking accountability for a lot of different things. Give me more on this Ace of Cups. Strength, yep. Somebody was trying to manifest some type of powerful new beginnings with some type of information that they had when it came to this High Priestess energy. I'm really getting that it's some type of access that they had to the divine knowledge of this High Priestess energy. High Priestess energy. This is real major, this line right here, this contract. I'm telling you, this Emperor wanted to be some type of spiritual authority figure or something like that. Not to mention they was operating within their traditions. They felt like they were the chosen one of their family or something like that. It's like they wanted to be placed into position. I'm hearing put me in, coach. They wanted to be placed in. More so be able to show what they could do. I'm hearing School of Magic or something. Legit Hogwarts vibes. Like, somebody wanted to flex their power. They wanted to impress the devil is what I'm hearing. Impress the toxic side. They felt like it was more fun. It was more power over there. They forgot that we were changing in times, actually. What's this Hierophant energy with this King of Wands? I'm telling you, Master Warlock energy is what they wanted. Seven of Pentacles, this is what they were invested in. They were trying to view something for the long-term view. They wanted their manifestations to be endless, a abundance of manifestations. But again, they needed this so that they could keep you in this Eight of Swords energy, this self-imposed prison, this Queen of Wands. Like, they needed you to be a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Be codependent. Know that you somebody, but not quite know. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't all that. Just chill type thing. And if they keep you there, then you would never explore all of the amazing things you could do, all of the magnificent trinkets that you have with you, all of the access that you have, period. When it comes to, again, it's something with your bloodline, like what you come from. Somebody was invested in this with you. They was invested on using you as some type of battery source or something like that. Yeah, you may have been part of some type of third party energy. You may have been fuel in a family, been a fuel source for a family, an entire unit or something like that. Yeah. But see, with this Queen of Swords energy next to this Emperor, something about with these brutal endings, this Queen of Swords setting some type of boundaries. This Queen of Swords actually came out of this situation with one of the swords that was stuck in her back, and she had that bitch raised high. She didn't even need 10 of them. All she needed was one. And see, this Emperor feel a certain type of way because he looking like, hold on, I thought I ended your ass. And she came back like, well, look here. Type shit. And somebody came back with some type of enlightenment that they did not leave with. Like, for real, for real. Somebody read the small print in the contract. What's this Star card energy? You got the Sun with the Four of Cups. So with this Sun card illuminated that something ended with the progression of this star energy. This is still touching base on healing, different things like that. You may be on the rise spiritually, gaining some type of attention or some type of stardom. It may even be some type of fame that come along with you. It's some type of recognition, power, position of power is what I'm getting. But it's like somebody was blocking that. They didn't want you to see that. They wanted you to be disconnected from that. And that's why judgment was called on the situation. But also somebody was able to sneak you a message. That's why I say God himself, your ancestors, your spirit team. Somebody snuck your ass a message. And they pinched you on the booty and told you, get your ass up right now. I promise you, they didn't even give you time to think. They didn't give you time to adjust. They didn't give you time to process. They told you, get your ass up and get on. Get on. Something. And it was so goddamn uncomfortable that you didn't have no choice but to get your ass up and get on. And some of y'all went into hiding or something like that. Not to even say you was hiding shit. You probably just stepped back. You know what I mean? Shit, you was at home. You was still just chilling. But it's still something about you retreating from the outside world. I don't even know why I'm being told to say this, but it's something about in the Bible. They say that Jesus went off to school or something like that. Like that he disappeared for a certain amount of time and then he came back as this prophet type thing. It's like a resurrection, just like what I said. You were sent away to be kept safe, but also to learn something. Learn what was going on around you so that you could come back into it and better assist a situation. What is this Four of Cups energy? King of Cups. So again, it speaks of somebody maintaining their emotions or somebody trying to maintain their emotions about a situation. It's given that another person noticed that you were going internally, that you were starting to pay attention to certain things or something like that, or even seek some type of truth again. And it's like this King of Cups was trying to maintain their emotions, but they could foresee that something was going to create some type of burdens or some type of challenges for them, like in the future or something like that. Like they could see this shit. Even with this Eight of Cups, you walking away. And the thing that is goofy is even though this person could foresee you walking away was going to cause burdens for them, they dumbass still didn't act better. They still didn't treat you no better. They still didn't make better decisions. They still didn't do none of that. This person saw you leaving them. They knew that you were going to leave them. They knew that this cycle was going to come to completion. But understand that that's why that death magic and all that took place. It's like somebody never wanted you to reach your full potential. And again, with the if I can't have you, won't nobody have you type energy. This person never thought that maybe you might have yourself. How about that? Maybe God got me. It ain't even no fucking maybes to it. See, this is the type of person that's so codependent on other people that they don't think for themselves. They don't know how to think, like, again, on their own as an independent source. Like, as if, what I'm going to do if ain't nobody here? Then what? They ain't never placed themselves in that position because this person always had a backup person where if they ain't here, they here. If they ain't here, they here. If this ain't here, that's here. Type shit. They don't have any morals. Well, that's completely up to them. Either way it go. When you walked away, you ended some type of emotional connection. That's 13 cups. That's the death card, baby. Some transition. Something big, though. Because you got an eclipse on this 8 of cups. And then it's right next to the moon card with another eclipse. Something big. Some big hidden shit that you didn't know was going to happen. They didn't know was going to happen. Ain't nobody know this shit was going to play out the way it was going to play out. But, baby, look at it playing. This is my thing. What's this 8 of Cups energy? Clarify this 8 of Cups. You got 8 of Wands, Page of Pentacles. So this new beginning that this Magician energy was trying to manifest that they were so focused on, something changed quickly. It's like something manifested and it was not what they thought it was going to be. It was not what they were working toward. It was not what they was invested in. It was not what they was getting support for, or what they was talking about. I already told you. They wanted the coach to put them in and they wasn't even able to run the fade. You got 88 right here again. With some type of skill that they had. Power of persuasion is what I'm hearing. It's something about having a deep enough influence over a high priestess. Somebody who knows. A knower. Intuition. I'm even hearing somebody who sees all. It's something about your gifts that are very accurate is what I'm hearing. They're very... What word? Come on, give me a word, spirit. Because it's like your shit like top notch. It's like can't be fucked with. Like you know what you feel. You trust what you feel. What you say plays out. You know when to back up from a situation. You like, you just real tapped in with it. You real tapped in with it. And somebody thought that they had came up with a way how to leave you outside the code of your own gifts. How to get you to abandon your gifts. It's kind of like they couldn't take them from you, but they could have them if you didn't want them, because the way that they attach themselves to you, they would be the first person to see if you didn't want it. And again, they was going to pick that shit up as soon as you dropped it. After making you feel like it was what was not worth holding on to. Somebody was using you to pay some type of financial debt or get them out of the code as well, too, with some type of skill and some type of rank. Somebody is being left outside of their bloodline type thing. I'm hearing disowned. So that gives me why this abandonment issues is so big for this person. Because they wouldn't belong anywhere without this accomplishments. But I'm hearing that they understood the dynamics of the situation before they agreed to it. It's giving me the feel again that somebody didn't understand their spiritual contract or something like that, even with the pointers along the way. Somebody was trying to manifest you to be left out in the cold. I'm telling you, from your bloodline, and they ass is outside, isolated. And they worry because they need some type of help. Look, they was invested in some type of lover situation. Oh, this is you. Okay, so it was some type of love and harmonious, the kinship that y'all had. But now they're left outside of that. And rightfully, Spirit is allowing you to move forward on your own into something different. Or maybe even towards somebody else who they allowed to move forward on their own. But we ain't even gonna get all into that. Either way it goes, this person knows that it's not them. And this is what they was fully invested in. That door closed, I told you, and they stuck down there with these people who they owe an explanation to. What I say? You got Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Somebody was holding on to this Queen of Pentacles for dear life. And this Queen of Swords, baby, when you stepped into this Queen of Swords, because understand, this Queen of Pentacles real humble. This is nurturing. This is loving. This is stability. This is thinking, you know what I mean, long term. And then you got this Queen of Swords energy right here. And I'm going to put her right here because she came together. Because, see, she got her head down right now. She nurturing. But you see how the Queen of Swords, when she look up, like, hold the fuck on. What Dollar Bill say? If I have to get up, it's going to be trouble. Trouble. It's a complete difference in the operation of this situation now. And somebody is still very nurturing, still very calm. But again, they done balanced that Queen of Swords in there too. They know how to, when to take it to the mind, how to remove all that nurturing shit. Because this situation right here don't call for that. This situation right here called for you to tap into your ego a little bit. And your ego will grab a motherfucker by the collar and ball it. Do you hear me? Hey. What you say? Now, with this Four of Pentacles, somebody was holding on to some type of betrayal or some type of trickster energy, some type of lie, something that they had thought that they gotten away with too tightly. That's what was illuminated to them. What was illuminated to them, that if maybe they had surrendered a while back and been truthful and honest with you about all the trespasses, you guys could have been moved forward and they would have had access to everything that they desired. But that was too much for this person to be able to grow. Understand that it was too much, because if they had admitted to you the things from the past, they would have brought your ass all the way up to a present time and let you know that they still wasn't doing shit. They still was doing the same shit. Temperance energy right here. Somebody never stopped. They never stopped. Whatever it was that they was doing. They never grew in a situation at all. That's what you notice too. Hold on. This shit's starting to seem too familiar. Look too familiar. You realize, started taking an observation on what the fuck was going on around you and who, what, when, where, how. I feel like you separated yourself and then figured out the why. Yeah, somebody was holding on to this bullshit though. Hangman energy, they having to let it go because it's some type of new perspective that has been gained now with this judgment. New aware. It's like somebody don't even view this situation the same way about what they was doing. Remember what I said? Something hid and changed. It was something hidden with this new beginning. It was something bigger than what they thought, bigger than what you thought, bigger, bigger, bigger. And understand that this is even surprising the goddamn demon. It's bigger than they thought. And understand that this is a malicious code. This little weird motherfucker. And it's even giving them a new perspective. They got to sacrifice. They got to let it go. Leave well enough alone and meet their maker. What's this hangman energy? Give me more on this hangman energy. You got 9 of Wands, Chariot. So moving forward, somebody is maintaining control when it comes to them protecting themselves. Somebody is more so trying to prepare themselves for the worst thing that could happen, is what this King of Cups is doing as well. You know, this speaks of gearing up for the worst case scenario type thing. Last stand. Like somebody is worried with this new perspective that they have, is given that they've awakened into the actions that they've taken or the repercussions that comes along with the actions that they have taken. It's something about going internally too and understand who it was that they was talking to, who it was that they made some type of deal with. But again, with the Chariot energy, this speaks of them foreseeing a burdened future full of conflict for themselves. Somebody will remain in regret. In regret. Look, what I say to you, I ain't even pay attention like that. You got the Empress, the Five of Swords, Nine of Swords. They in regret due to this abusive shit that they did to this Empress energy. They can't even fucking sleep at night because their life is horrible. When I say their life is horrible, it's nothing like what they thought they were building for their self. It's given to feel like somebody was going to get shit, like getting furniture, putting furniture in. Somebody went, picked out the house, picked out this, picked out that. They picked out the doors, picked out the floors, figured out the setting that they want, where they wanted it. You know what I mean? Like somebody was very detailed about what they wanted. And when they rolled up on this chariot energy, it's like, what the fuck is that? That's not what I said, or that's not this, that's not that. You know what I mean? And see, the specific details that this person forgot to mention was the grades. You know how you got grade A, double A, you know, A, B type shit. Like they forgot the grade. So they was being quoted and rated for the lowest grades, but they was being shown the higher grade pictures. So now they know they fucked up. And they know moving forward, they got some type of challenges. They trying to figure out how to bring all this shit in order to help ease some of this shit I'm telling you. Because you walked away, or somebody walked away and became this Empress. What was hidden is that you was always going to be abundant, baby, no matter where the fuck it was that you resided. And what changed quickly is the bully tactics that this person had going on when it came to them trying to be a abuser of your new beginnings. And again, your access that you had to your ancestors, your bloodline. They wanted to destroy that shit. I can't get over that. And now somebody is feeling very fearful, very anxious. They depressed, in despair, due to what it is that they have manifested for their self. Somebody having to be real honest with themselves. Like, get to the root of shit. Because, again, their insecurities is coming out, or their insecurities is being exposed in some way, shape, or form. But, again, these thoughts that they had, they ain't got these thoughts like that no more. They trying to figure some shit out now. They just trying to figure out how to let it go. And I ain't even going to say that, because understand that this person is still fighting for their survival in one way, shape, or form. So, it's like, and then I even give that this person with this devil energy, they have different things that take over their body. So it's like, let's just get it understood that you ain't got to worry about this shit, okay? No matter what. You ain't got to worry about it. You're always prepped ahead of time. You're always warned, again, about people, places, and things. And it just is what it is. What was that? 12. That'll be 22. That's going to break back down to the 4. What is that? Emperor energy. Yup. Structure. Discipline. The stability of something. Protection. Somebody is worried about all of that shit, because they know they is left out of something. Fool card in the reverse, I'm telling you. They're abandoning the situation now due to a lack of faith or something. Somebody is holding back. This speaks of indecision again. More so making reckless choices. That's what got them abandoned. Look, 3 of Swords when it came to a lover situation. So this also speaks of some type of grief or sorrows when it comes to some type of partnership that another person had. And it's with this 3 of Cups. This speaks of something that somebody celebrated. Something that somebody celebrated ahead of time with a group of people. Yeah, something that they thought that they had over when it came to this 10 of Swords energy. Somebody thought that they had successfully ended something when it came to another person's hopes, wishes, desires, all of that. And it's like, yeah, no, something changed. So they fucked up. And that's the bottom line. That was your read, Pisces.